You shower, bathe often every day. Use soap and some type of towel, rag, something, not just water in your hands. Okay, y'all can argue with me on that. I don't care if you do that. You're not clean. If you do that, I don't want to date you. God forgive me for not taking advantage of that situation the way I should have, to where I could have learned that lesson then. I could have learned some lessons then and wouldn't have to be going through what I'm going through now. Dating is not failure. It's not. Just waiting. It's not, but it's not failure. It's preparing you. It's molding you. It's shaping you. It's grooming you. It's teaching you more than anything. It's teaching you. Comfortable for me to say, hey, I'm cool with just a few viewers or, whatever. And hey, because if I don't come back or finish off, then it's cool because ain't nobody here. It's not, that's what it was talking about. We're afraid of the failure. It's not a failure. Hey, what's up, y'all, and welcome to the Fearless Perspective Show. I am your host, Julia, and as you know, this is where you come to hear what common sense sounds like, right? Yeah, you know it. You already know it. You know it. All right, you should know the slogan. I ain't heard that word in a long time. You should know the slogan by now, or the motto, as you should say. But yeah, if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not sure how you found us, but you're here. I appreciate you. Drop some comments, get involved. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to build a community. And of course, that's why I be telling all of my listeners, like, comment, let's talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all do, and I respond. But I just need more of y'all to comment so I can talk to more of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I like talking to people. Excuse me. So also, but if you are always rocking with me, of course, you know what it is. It's always love. I appreciate y'all so very much. Like, y'all few in number, and I love and appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate you. Y'all let me know I watched the show, or you had me cracking up when da 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 da. And I'm like, you really watched it? And especially it'd be like people that I didn't expect to really watch my stuff. Like, I wouldn't think of this person and be like, oh, they watch my show. They should watch my show. But I appreciate it and I love that because I'm like, y'all for real be listening to what my crazy tail self be having to say. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And as you know, like, you know what it is. We judgment free zone. You know what I'm saying? Over here, we are just trying to really live life and get over life experiences as fearlessly as we can. And also just grow one life experience at a time. That's what this show is created for. So, like I said, if you're new here, that's what it is. If you've been here, you already know what it is. So I appreciate you for real, for real. So I thank y'all. And as you know, if you're new here, look, we got a section of the show. I just need you all for every episode that you're gonna watch. Everybody that's already been here, you already know what it is. When you see the cup, you already know it's to pour up and pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pour up and pull up on me. Listen, this is what it is. Anytime you're listening to this show, I'm like, because you're just kicking it here in the den with me, pretty much. That's basically all it is. And we're just having a conversation of just really my fearless perspective on my life experiences that I've gone through, things that I've experienced and seen, or know somebody who's gone through some stuff. And I be telling y'all all the time, hit me up. I want to hear from y'all as far as y'all's experiences that you may want me to talk about. Of course, as you know, it's confidential. But anyway, we'll come back to that. Anytime you listening, tune in, pour up and pull up on me. For real, I don't care what you put in your cup. It can be juice, water, coffee, tea, whatever you choose, a cocktail, wine, beer. Man, like, for real, it don't matter. As you always know, I probably always have a cocktail. So today I just got a little simple little margarita thing that I bought from Trader Joe's today. It's okay. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what it is because It's okay. But it's 10%. So it definitely it doesn't have sugar. Like it's not. It doesn't have like a lot of sugar in it, and that's what it is. You could taste it. It's not as sweet, but it's okay. It's your typical pre-made, margarita type of thing, almost borderline limerita. That's what I was telling everybody. Everybody's talking about cut waters. Everybody's like, man, cut waters be tearing you down. Da, 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 da." It didn't do me like that. I don't know what that says about me. Cut water didn't really get me like that, but they are good. They're very the taste, they're pretty good. I enjoy them. I But I realized what they were. I was like, you know what? They ain't nothing but like a upgraded limerita type thing to me. That's what it is. I mean, they have different flavors and stuff. Like I really like the lemon drop martini. I've only had it once, and I can't even remember where I found it. My dog is barking. She thinks she's a guard dog around here. So yeah, it's a lemon. I can't even. Yeah, I can't remember where I found that flavor. It might have been in Conyers before I moved. I think it was, but I need to go to. I haven't seen it in the stores here, in the city that I go to, like the bigger package stores here. They call them package stores. Used to the liquor store, but y'all know what I miss. I know y'all probably like, girl, what are you talking about? I miss if you I miss Specs. If you know Specs is in Houston, and I think Dallas. I think because I think my brother go. Yeah, I miss Specs. Man, I miss Specs. Like I used to go there on my lunch breaks. When I lived in Houston, was working and stuff up the street from the area where my favorite Specs was off of Westheimer. I used to go there on lunch when I needed to buy something for the house or just get some more wine, and they will have samples. And I'll be like, "Dang, I'm at work. I can't do this." But I will go on the weekends. Yep. I like Specs. I enjoy. I don't know what it is. It's a liquor store. They have everything as spirits, wines, what do they call it? I can't. Oh man, what is it? Wine, spirits, and something. But yeah, I miss Specs. But here they call it the package store. And I first moved here, I was like, package store? What's a package? I don't know. I still don't know what it is. It's the liquor store to me. So, but yeah, I miss Specs. I like Specs. Specs is like what Total Wine is to me. I like going to Total Wine. Oh my God. I used to go there on lunch when I worked at State Farm because I always needed to get wine because we didn't have a Total Wine nowhere near Conyers. So I had to wait and go once a month because I was never in the city. So I would go when we worked at State Farm in Dunwoody, and I would go on my lunch break to Total Wine, and I would be like, "Oh my God, I love it here. I want to buy all the things." Yeah. So anyway, yes, I like a good cocktail. So also, if y'all be coming across good cocktail recipes that are pretty simple, send them my way. First try, especially if you tried them and they're good. Tell me about them. I'm not a brown liquor girl. Um, I'll do it, but it has to be mixed with something. Like I do like apple crown, peach crown, blackberry crown. I do that type of like brown, like flavored. I'll do brown in like an old fashioned. That's it. But other than that, just sit and drink whiskey. I ain't that grown. I don't think I'm ever gonna be that grown. Mm-mm. That hurt so bad. I'm never gonna be that grown. I like brown mixed though, but brown is usually my last resort if I'm like, dang, I gotta go to the liquor store, and that's all that's on the counter. Mhm. I'll make something up real quick and be straight with it. So yeah, but anyway, y'all. So I hope you guys have been taking care of yourselves as always. I hope you have been being good to yourself. This year is flying by. We're already about to be in October. Um, and it's just wow. I haven't done a thing this year because life has been on my ass and life has been life. And but I've been learning the lessons. And it just seems like so many lessons I'm supposed to learn, I guess, all this year. And I'm like, okay, 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 all right, enough. Okay, thank you. Whew, I think we're okay. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's been and I know it's been for a lot of people, but it's just been like, what the hell? Like, but I'm just at the same time, I'm like, I understand what this is for. And I'm trying to learn all of the lessons as quickly as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to have some peace and quiet for just a little bit, longer than a little bit. But yeah, but that's coming. That's coming because in all of that, like I said, I've been learning the lessons and I've been just realizing what's really important to me and what's not important to me. Who is important to me and who's not important to me. What's important to me and what's not important to me. And it's a process. And even at, you can learn that you hit that at every age. And there's so many things that we deal with that I always be like, our parents, I think about my parents at my age. Of course, they had three of us for real. And we were all in school, middle school, high school, and stuff. And I'm just like, but they had, my parents had each other and stuff like that. So they didn't have single people problems, I don't think. No, no, they didn't. I'm talking about like financially. No, nah, heck nah. They made great ass money for back then. Like they made my dad was at GM my whole life. He had almost 40 years in that joint before he retired. That dude was making bank. My mom made good money too. She started off at Oldsmobile, then she ended up getting injured or something, and then she started working somewhere else. She still did good. We still did well. So I know that they were not in the shape I'm in. The things that I have to deal with as a single person. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy because I'm like, man, but I'm learning so many things along the way. Things that I once took for granted. The other week I asked God for forgiveness for not taking advantage of a situation that was right there in my face to be better in certain situations. I was very much more specific with God. But I was just like, God, forgive me for not taking advantage of that situation the way I should have, to where I could have learned that lesson then. I could have learned some lessons then and wouldn't have to be going through what I'm going through now. I am very sure, had I learned some lessons or took advantage of the situation in the positive way that I should have taken advantage of, I know I would have been in a better situation that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But it was my ego and my pride in some things. I'll be straight up and honest and tell you, like, your ego and your pride can keep you through from a lot of things when all you have to do is open your mouth and say what you need. People are going to judge you regardless. If they're going to judge you, they're going to judge you for whatever you choose to do or don't do. They're still going to judge you. So screw it. Why not just still open your mouth and say, hey, this is what I lack in, or this is what I don't understand, or can you help me with this? I had no problem talking to anybody about anything, but when it came down to finances, don't talk to me about it. First of all, because I was like, I knew I didn't make that much money like that or whatever, especially as, I just didn't. I was just like, man, these chicks want you to make da 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 da, and I only make da 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 da, and so I was just like, so I was very closed off in that aspect where I could have been straight up and honest and open and really transparent and gotten the help that I needed, the understanding that I needed then to where I probably could have been a little bit in a better situation than I'm in now. But I'm learning the situation. I have completely learned and I look at finances in a whole different way. I don't care. Like, I never cared about what anybody thought about, how I do things or whatever. I've always looked nice. Let me tell you something. If you don't get nothing else from this show, from any episode, you gonna always hear me tell you, do what's best for you. Do what's best for your house. Do what's best for your pocketbook and your wallet, your purse, whatever you put your money in, whatever do what's best for you. Because the same people that you're trying to impress, the same people that you're trying to impress and want and make sure they don't judge me. And man, please, them the same people you can't call when you need a bill paid because you low on cash because you don't try to keep up with them. Man, please, I don't care what the next person has because I don't know what it took for you to get to where you are or took for you to get what you got. This is my role to take. And this is how I'm gonna learn it. So, okay. But I've learned like, yo, okay, I don't care if someone call me cheap. Let me tell you something. My mom taught us early. Man, my mom taught us how to shop. And not mean shopping like, oh, she's just going and spending money, buy whatever she want. My mom taught us, how to shop that clearance rack at all times. And my mom always looked good and kept us looking good. I went to school. People just assume I had money. I came from money. Yeah, she kept us nice. She took care of us. They really did. My dad didn't do the shopping. That's what I'm talking about. My mom. My dad, he worked at GM. He was, if you know my dad back then, that's when the dudes were the macho men. They flannels every day and Wranglers and Rustlers. Maybe my dad had, man, I can go on and on, but I'm telling you, yo, it's just, they made sure we were good. My mom taught us how to shop, clearance racks, put stuff together, piece by piece. Buy this, it's on sale. You might need that, but it's always in the closet. I'm like my mom. I had clothes, in the closet with tags on them for a long time. I just wore a shirt last month that I had bought, I think 2 years ago. It still looked good. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Wow, that's crazy. Hmm. Yep, and it looks good, but it was on sale. I had to buy it. I could have worn it before, but y'all know I was, somebody who couldn't dress, so I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to work on that. But anyway, so like I said, you gotta shop. Like, I don't care. I like shopping sales. I really do. I always find stuff on sale. Like, I always find the stuff. Like, when I'm looking at sales, right, I always find something for me. Always. And I know how to put shit together. I'm just saying. I know how to. Yeah, you can go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross and stuff. Like, I mean, shit, this shirt came from Ross. And these jeans were on sale. I shop sale. These jeans came from PacSun or whatever on sale. When I shop online, I'm shopping on sale. A lot of my Jordan 1s and stuff, when I buy them on Nike app, I don't even go looking for them. I get on Nike app, see what's on sale, see what I can find. Oh, $65 for this shoe? And I like it. Yes, I got something. Yes. Yes. Please. Please. In certain places, I play full price. Yeah, you go to H&M, okay, stuff like that. I shop at spots like that. Like, I'm real simple. I don't really do trendy stuff. I have a really staple style that's still timeless and kind of classic. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of change it up when I want to. So that's my style. I don't do the big baggy, all that other stuff. And because that's gonna wipe out. But I am glad that the '90s style is back because I love the '90s style. So that gives me a lot more freedom in my dress because I'm like, yo, the '90s was a pretty cool range in the style of dress. You can go baggy, loose, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Really, it was really like to me, I'm able to really express my style truly with being able to like dress '90s because I'm like much more freer. I'm like, yo, I'm just putting this shit on. I don't care. Cause you can see somebody wearing, not everybody wearing sweats. But before, you remember you be like, yo, why you wearing sweats? Oh, they a bum. Nah, you put on some sweats. Now they loose that. You just got to know how to style the shit. So now everybody is now like, yo, your style is just basically how you style what you want to wear and express yourself. I'm not a trendy person. I like when I put my shit on together and it can be all solid colors, but how I rock it and when soon and I leave and people be looking like, damn, like I know people be that's why people be like, you look like you smell good. Cause I do. I'm just clean. I'm just simple. And then I may just throw on my shit like stuff like this and then some shorts and some sneakers and just go out. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't care. But again, I learned that from my mom, like how to shop, clearance, how to shop sales, how to shop, man, please. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you gotta do what's best for you. You gonna always hear me tell you that. Do what's best for you. So that's how I live. I do what's best for me. Because guess what? It's just me taking care of me. Like, that's the benefit of being single, first of all. Because I'm like, yo, I can go grocery shop wherever I want. I'm glad I'm not with nobody who is brand specific or, even with clothes, like you can have all these labels and all of this stuff, but shit, a lot of that shit be looking tacky. And I got labels in the closet, but it's shit that you wouldn't even know that's a label. That's how I rock labels. If it's not Jordan or Nike, because that stuff is just, you see that. That's everywhere. But I got other shit in the closet that's so simple, but you won't know that it's a label, a designer, or something like that. Shoes, same way. Like, yo, okay. I'm not loud or flashy like that. That's just my style. But I love when I step out. You can tell I put that my shit, even though it may be on sale, it ain't cheap. I'm just saying. It don't look cheap at all. So put that shit on. Do what works best for you. My thing too. Yeah, I like labels. Okay, Julia, what do you spend your money on? Like, I know I have to pay full price for certain things, and I have no problem with that. If it's something that I really, really want or need to have, yes, that never goes on sale. Yes, I know you're gonna pay full price for it. No problem. Shoes. I have a lot of shoes. Bitch, you paid full price for. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But another thing for me, um, colognes. I'm smelling good at all times, right? Just know that. So if you ever wonder, if you ever look at it, like, I wonder if she smells good. I do. I do. I do. If you shower, bathe often every day, use soap and some type of towel, rag, something, not just water in your hands, okay? Y'all can argue with me on that. I don't care. If you do that, you're not clean. If you do that, I don't want to date you. I'm being dead ass right now. I don't want to date you. That's not how we do. Um, but yeah, I don't know even know how I got in on that. But yeah, so I wear like I don't even know where I was going with that. But anyway, but no, smelling good. So colognes. So yeah, so I wear colognes and I spend money on certain things, certain colognes that yeah, if they're not gonna go on sale. There's nothing in Sephora ever that goes on sale unless they send off that 20% off because you're in the insider beauty insider thing. That's the only time. And that time I'm like, let me go see what I can find because they got a sale. Because other than that, I know I'm paying full price unless I go on another discount website or this one chick turned me on the brand Dossier. So I use Dossier a lot. They're dupes, but baby. authentic smelling as hell because they use cleaner products. Ciao, boom. I'm telling you, like that's how I do. Now everybody's like on TikTok buying fragrances because they're cheap. And before everybody like, I'm not buying no knockoff. I'm not buying no that ain't no shh, please. Because I used to be one too. But now I'm like, yo, because I like to layer my scents. Especially now it's about to be cold outside. Oh, baby. Y'all, let me tell you something. The scents that I wear anyway, I call them dark scents. They're woody, kind of spicy, warm scents. Clean scents don't last on me. They don't last. They smell great, but they don't last. The lastability is longer in the darker scents because they have like the tonka beans, the vanillas, and things like that. I read the notes. Yes, once I look at the notes and I see what's in it, oh, I'm good with this. Let me try this on, and I wear and be. So yeah, so colognes I spend money on, and I'm like, but let me tell you something. Thank God for Klarna, honey, child, boom, Klarna, Afterpay. Them the only two I use. Afterpay. Or y'all know a lot of other ones. I think it's a Sizzle or something. I use it. I do. I use it, and I do use it, and I use it right. Now there are people that have been out there. I'm pissed off because I'm like, hey, don't fuck this up for us, for those of us who pay our Klarna and our Afterpay stuff, and then we do right by, and our purchase power goes up. Don't mess this up for us. We need this. Y'all stop playing with this shit. Shit, for real. I ain't gonna like. I've gotten a lot of things that way because I'm just like, hey, if I have it, because sometimes I ain't gonna hold you. I don't be wanting to pay for it right away, and I have it, and I'm just being real. And I know I'm not the only one. I'm like, I got it, but I just don't want to pay that right now. I'm dead ass. Hmm. So that's me. I shop. I do what's best for my budget. Now I'm learning. Okay, okay, something else. Looking at everything that I do. Okay, this is not working. Okay, cut that out. We don't need that. So we're gonna. I'm going through it, and my friend told me today she's sending me a chart. She's gonna send me a chart for a budget thing. I'm dead ass about this shit because I'm like, yo, I'm. I told my niece the other day. I told her, I said, I want to enjoy me financially. While I'm single, I'm not really looking. So I'm not actively looking for anything, but that doesn't mean, okay, I'm not trying to I'm not open to things. No, I'm just not actively looking because I'm focused on me and trying to do the things I need to do, right? So, um I told her, I said, I want to enjoy me because first of all, I just want to just spend money on me. And it's crazy because it's like financially, it's not even a lot of things that I really want to do or purchase or do anything. Yes, I do want to invest. But my thing, I like to eat. So for me, I don't go out at night. I'm not a nightlife person. I don't. And only time you can get me out is if you be like, I'm having a game night. Come over. I'm there. Or we're going bowling or something like that. But I'm not we going to somewhere they got hookah. You never, cause I don't smoke hookah. I don't I'm tired. Oh God. Hookah. Y'all not tired of hookah? Y'all not tired? No. No judgment if you smoke hookah. I just be like, what is it about it? I don't understand about I garden. It gives me something from it. Okay. I don't know. What does smoking hookah? Is it just the smoke? Because for me, when I was smoking hookah, I know this is a sidebar. I'm a Gemini. Like I said, if y'all stick with me, I'm a Gemini. We gonna have about 10 stories in one. Okay. So, but anyways, if I'm smoking hookah, like when I was smoking hookah, I like the flavor. A good hookah, you can taste the flavor. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. Or is it just a fixation of it, just the smoke, the cloud, and stuff that you can push out? I don't know. To each their own. Um, but I just know it's really bad for you. So is gardening. But I look at gardening. I'm like I'm getting something from it. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm elevated or whatever. But anyway, going on and on about that. I don't even know what I was talking about. But anyway, boils down to, like I said, just doing what's best for you. All right. So in all of that, I've been learning by reading this book. Like I said, I told you all last week, I'm finishing it up because I took some days off from reading because I was just like, just sitting outside, you know. But I'm finishing up The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, right? And I really, really love that book. I'm talking about it has been convicting me in a lot of things. It has been checking me, oh, so hard in a lot of things. And I'm just like, oh my God, wow. Ew, Julia, you think that way. Yeah, but a lot of us think the way he's discussing in this book, and I'm like, wow. But being able to know how to get out of that kind of thinking and change that thinking by just reading that book has really been changing my perspective on a lot of things. Um, I was reading the excerpt yesterday. I was reading the book yesterday, and the excerpt, I took an excerpt out of it, and he just said it's scarier becoming something that nobody likes than it is remaining something nobody has ever heard of. Meaning, it's more comfortable. So we can say we want to do something, right? So I can say this. I can say, you know what? I want to have a very successful show, a talk show almost. I really do. I want to interview people. I want to have people on the show just kicking it in the den. There's a lot of shows out there like that. You know, you just come sit down and have guests. No one's really doing the one man, one woman show thing anymore like that, unless they're really giving you like financial advice or things like that. So I'm like, so yeah, moving on. I do have guests. I have, because I'm going to come back to that too. I'm so glad this episode is happening. I'm gonna tell y'all why in a minute. But anyway, I'm reading the book and it said it. So meaning I want this show to really grow and progress and just reach so many people and just reach an audience of people who just really want realness. No fluff, no politics, no religion, no agendas, no nothing, just realness. Hey, because yes, she is what she is, but she's unbiased. I'm unbiased, right? Um, so I want that for this show. So, but it's easier. I can say like, I want that, I want that. But it's easier for me to be comfortable with no one really watching the show or really knowing who I am than it is to go out there and really do what I need to do or to be known. It's easier to be the earlier because of the simple fact of it is it's like it's you have a lot of responsibility or the pressure that comes behind it. It's like you're so comfortable in that. That's where your comfort zone is. And when I read that in that book, I was just like, yo, what the yo, okay. Yeah, I can have the whole intention of this show growing and reaching people and having the support of people that actually rock with me, the people that love me, the people that say they love me, the people that say I support you. I do want that support from those. I do I can't even say I expect that. I would hope for that. You can't expectation and hope are two different things. I would hope that they would do that. So but because they haven't I'm not disappointed, but expectation, if I expected them to do that, I would be let down. But it's just my hope that you would listen and that you would watch and that you would like, comment, and share my reels and tell people about it and get involved in the comment section and get involved on the pages and follow the page. It's my hope that you do that, you know? So, or the people that know me that they will do that. But because they don't and they haven't yet, it's easier for me to be like, you know what? I'm cool with that. I'm cool because man, because once people do catch on and once people do start supporting and once someone, if it just takes one person that just says, hey, I see you. I see what you have. You just never know. It's not until then that people are going to be like, oh, I support. No, I don't expect anybody to do anything. It's my hope that you do. That's all. That's it. That's all. Right. But it's more comfortable. It could be more comfortable for me to say, hey, I'm cool with just a few viewers or, whatever. And hey, because if I don't come back or finish off, then it's cool because ain't nobody here. It's not, that's what it was talking about. We're afraid of the failure. It's not a failure. I was like, man, that's the truest thing. We are really more comfortable with just being like, okay, well, it doesn't take, it's not going to take much for me in this. I'm sorry, I don't even know why this is coming, but it's like you want better. You know what you saw. You know what God has given you, what God has shown you, and you like, okay, I'm gonna keep going somehow. I got, and it's not even just in this show. It's just in life. Because, like I told y'all, life has been life big time, big time. So that's why this show is so crazy that it's happening because it almost did not happen. And I consulted with one of my best friends and told her where I was. And I was like, I'm tired. I'm just tired, you know? And she said, you can't pour from an empty cup. You're tired. You're running on fumes. And it's I didn't realize that until I listened to her voice memo. That's how we talk. We send each other voice memos. And Alicia, my best friend Alicia, I love you, girl. And whoo, y'all, wow, okay. And she said, you can't pour from an empty cup. You're running on fumes. And I was like, yeah, I am. I'm like an autopilot. I am. I've been because life has been lifing for so long, back to back, consistently. So you just become an autopilot. You just like, well, hey, just roll with the punches, keep it moving, keep the lights on, keep a roof over your head, you good. Cool. But life has been lifing, and it's just like I said, even with because I wasn't going to do the show. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take, I'm just gonna let last episode be it. And I was just like, ah. She said no. And I said, okay. So I'm here to tell y'all. I wasn't gonna tell y'all right now, but this is the last episode of this season. I thank y'all for tuning in to season 2. I really do. I know it's new. I changed the YouTube. I created a new YouTube channel rather. So a lot of my subscribers did not come from the previous page over to here. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna come. I ain't tripping. They're gonna come. People or they may not come, but new people are gonna come. I'm putting it out there like that. New people will come. I don't know why my dog is barking, but new people are going to come and subscribe. So, but I'm saying all that to say I am going to take a little break. This is the end of season 2. I'm gonna take a little break, which is needed, so I can regroup and be better for myself. I can't, like my friend said, I can't pour from an empty cup. And I've been trying to, and yeah, I've been having topics, good topics, and talking to y'all has been a highlight one of the highlights for me. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy coming behind this mic and not spewing. Hopefully, I ain't been spewing out no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been dealing with me, yes. With my shenanigans and everything, and but I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all every week. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. My heart, of course, is over here, but I've learned in all other cultures. You put you know, your right hand. I think it's right here. I can't remember. No, yeah, it's right here. So you know, I appreciate you from my heart. I know it's random. Um, but for rocking with me, and being here for me and being here with me and everything and just listening to me yap. As my friends say, yeah, we're just yapping now. Just listening to me yap and having tipsy moments and gardening moments or whatever. But I'm taking time away. It's not gonna be long. I'm not gonna be gone or however long I need, but it's not gonna be long. But I'm taking time away to really pour into myself, to really get poured into. That's it. I'm taking time to really get poured into and to also love on myself a little bit more in a different way because I'm starting to see where things are going. Like I said, that book I'm reading has really caused a pivot. I'm starting to pivot and I can feel it. Just reading that book and just being convicted by some things and acknowledging some things and having to acknowledging a lot of things just from reading that book. You know what I'm saying? Realizing like, yo, you got to find problems to solutions to your problems. So now my mind is clicked. Something is clicked. Like you got to become a problem solver. Like I know that I'm late in life realizing that, but no, that gives me a charge of things like, yo, because now, like he said in the book, now your mind is open to possibilities. When you can admit you're wrong, and that's what I did the other week. I told God, I said, please forgive me for not doing X, Y, and Z because I was wrong in not doing that. And now you got to teach me the hard way when you gave me something that was there for me to teach me. But because I allowed pride in my ego to get in the way, I got to learn this way. But I get it. So now I got to solve this problem. And I've going down the line. I'm solving problems on all levels. And I like it. That's what I said. They said solving problems. That book says solving problems is what helps brings us happiness. Solving problems. It does. It gives you a good resolve. It gives you like a satisfaction of wow, I did something. So yeah. So anyway, but also I just kept hearing like, you know, that waiting is not failure. I had to accept it. That wasn't in that book, but I had kept hearing this like within the last month. Waiting is not failure. It's not. Just waiting. It's not failure. It's preparing you. It's molding you. It's shaping you. It's grooming you. It's teaching you more than anything. It's teaching you. But it's doing all of these things in this waiting process. I don't know, where things may go with this. I don't know. I like to talk. I'm a Gemini. This is our arena. I ain't gonna hold you. So yes, I like to talk. I do. I'm a great storyteller. Y'all know if y'all follow me on my IG, y'all be on my stories, y'all watch my stories. Y'all know I tell y'all some good stories or, just talk to y'all. I just like talking to y'all. I need something to do. I do. I need something to do. I work out, I go to the gym, but I need something to do outside of this house. Low cost. Look, let me tell you something. When I get where I really, really want to be or need to be, I'm still, I ain't gonna say I'm still, because I always have. I like doing inexpensive things because I have a good time. Now, I do like paying for experiences, like strip clubs and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, I just, you can't be cheap there. So, but other than that, I don't go there all the time. But things I like to do, I like inexpensive things, or because it's all about the experience or the people I'm with. That's why I tell you, hey, I'm going to the park. Bring what you want to eat or drink. I'm bringing what I want to eat or drink. What's going to be a good time is us getting together. I got some games. We could play some games. We could talk or whatever we want to do. I got me. It's a good vibe. Just like we would be here in the living room if I invited people, but we outside in the outside elements having a good time. But it's just the energy of the people that makes it a good time. So yeah, I like experiences though. That's just me. I don't care if y'all call me cheap. I don't care what y'all call me. Y'all don't pay these bills. Not and one of them like that. Y'all not paying none of these bills, man. I got some bills for that ass. So, but I still like to enjoy life and have a good time. That's why for me, like I said, it's not a lot of things I don't want to buy. That's why I was saying earlier in the show. There's not things I want to buy. I have everything material. I think materialistically wise, I have everything that I need and want. I do in this phase of life that I'm in. I have that. What my I want extra money for is I like to eat. I like to eat. So I like to go out to eat. But I like happy hours. Cause still, there's specials. I can go eat and feel good. Yes, but I also enjoy cooking at home. So I need money for groceries. Yes, so I'm always gonna have groceries at home. So I cook at home, but maybe during the week, maybe on a Wednesday or Thursday, I may not want what I cook for the week or whatever. I may want something else and let me get out and just socialize and just be in a different energy and get out this house, and just be out and just breathe some different air, see people. I work from home, so I like to get out and see people. Okay, so happy hour is fine for me, cause baby, my bill for me probably $30, 35 maybe. No more than 35. Just for me, happy hour? No, I'm. Yep. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to be more active on my personal IG page at j.smith517. But still go and follow this page on IG at the Fearless Perspectives Show. Okay, at IG. Just go because I'm still gonna post reels there. I don't have clips really of the previous episodes because my external hard drive had to be wiped. So yeah, so I only have the last couple episodes. So I'll just be posting things from there that I want. I just y'all just share it and like it and just share it and just say tune in. Go over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube and watch it, and just tune in. Make sure you pour up and pull up with my girl. Julia, just kick it with her, whatever. Or this episode was funny. She's funny. She tells good stories. She laughs at her own jokes, that type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need you to do. That's it. That's it. That's it. That is it. That's it. That's all. Right? But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here though because I need to get into this game tonight. The Aces play the Indiana Fever, and I need the Aces to go ahead and stump a hole in their asses because I do not like the Indiana Fever. And I am a huge WNBA fan. I'm sorry. I know I didn't talk much about it because my viewers, y'all not into it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, like I love the WNBA. I used to play basketball and I used to want to go to the WNBA back in the day. Then I learned that back then they only made like 50 grand. No, I'm good. And I should have did it because I for my love of the game or whatever. Because when you think about it, I mean, you only working a couple months out the year, and back then the season was hella short, like maybe 3 months. Yo, like that's wild. I could have made that in 3 months. I didn't even think about that. I could have, man. I should, but when I learned, I was like, what? Instead, I was like conditioned to work a damn job to strive for 50 grand back then. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. But anyway, oh God. Like I just sometimes think about the decisions that I talked myself out of or allowed myself to be talked out of back then. Like I wanted to go into the police force. I did. I really did. That was before police force was, on some bullshit. Yeah, they always been on bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. But I was in Lansing, Michigan. I would have been like my uncle told me. My uncle was just retired as a police officer, but he's the one that made me want to be a police officer. And then plus, I just always had a detective ass side of me. That's why I tell people, watch what you say to me because I have a great ass memory. I remember what people tell me, so I can always tell when somebody lying to me. I'm like, okay, but that's not what you said. Or I ain't gonna tell you the rest of that. But anyway, but yeah, so and then I know how to ask questions and da 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 da. So I really wanted to be a police officer, but my mom didn't want me to go into the police force because she didn't want to worry about me. Granted, at that time, this was early 2000s. Wasn't nothing like that happening in Lansing, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't this climate back then with police and civilian tension like that. It wasn't. I would have been fine. And like my uncle told me, by now I probably would have been sergeant or a damn near retirement with a good pension. I don't know. I don't know. But she talked me out of that. I wanted to go to the Marines. She talked me out of that. And I understand why, but she should have told me to go to another branch of service. I don't know. But yeah, then I'm like, man, I could have, but it all forgot whatever protection. I don't know. But either way go. But yeah, so I don't even know where I was going with that. But anyway, just y'all make sure y'all tune in to these episodes. I will be back. And next season, we are going to have guests because I know y'all tired of just me talking to y'all. Because sometimes I be like, damn, Julia, like, you just be talking for and talking and talking and talking. But again, I'm a Gemini, so we talk a lot. We're very talkative. And we could talk to y'all about anything unless y'all start getting weird. We'd be like, all right, then. Let me go on and chameleon on out of here. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, so next season we will have guests. So it won't be too much of a long break between the end of this season and next season. Because I enjoy this, you know what I'm saying, and I really want this to grow, and I want to see where this goes. So, with y'all's support and continued support, this is what keeps me going. Like for real, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for sitting through every episode or what how many ever every episodes, even if you came from season one, I appreciate you. We're still gonna grow. We're still gonna do this. This is something that's been given to me. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna land. But this is where we are. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure again you like, comment, share, and subscribe both here on YouTube and on Instagram. All right. Please lock in on Instagram, but lock in here. All right. Tell people, check us out, get involved. If y'all want me, like next season, we're talking about, as always, as anything. So I want y'all, like, that's why you need to subscribe and like it, follow the page on YouTube. So then, on Instagram, so I can let you know when because I'm have like I want y'all to tell me some topics that y'all want me to talk about or some of your experiences. So you'll be seeing that. So stay tuned on that. That's where you're gonna see it. I'm not gonna put it on my personal page. All right, my personal page is all about Julia. All right, Jew. It's me and Nova as. Okay, so that's it. All right, but go to the Fearless Perspectives show, Fearless Perspectives with an S. So the Fearless Perspectives show on Instagram, okay, and follow that page because again, so then you'll stay up to date because I want y'all to get involved. I don't want to just talk to y'all. And again, and then I'm gonna have something where hey, if you want to be a guest on the show and you're here in Atlanta, let me know. I may start doing virtual interviews because there are some people, especially in Houston, that I want to interview. But let me real quick. I love shout outs. Y'all know I give shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my niece up there in Lansing, Michigan, my niece D. Listen, if you in Lansing, Detroit, Lansing, Flint, wherever, Kalamazoo, what's around, Grand Rapids, in Lansing, on the north, south, east, west side, whatever, go see my niece. For if you want your nails done, baby, that's who you need to go see. Man, listen, my niece is cold with the nails. Like that's a gift. The way she is with nails, yo, that's a gift. She make me want to get my nails done. I don't even wear nails. I don't. I don't like my nails long. I don't. But she make me want to get my nails done. And I'm the type of person like shit. If we kicking it, if we friends, you go home with me. If we dating, you go home with me. Hey, my niece need to do your nails. You need to let my niece do your nails because she that dope. So if you in Lansing, Michigan, look, I'ma tag her in this video, her IG and everything. My niece, you already know how I feel about my niece. That's been my dog since she was born. We only 15 years apart. That's like my little sister, but I love the hell out of my niece. That's my dog for sure. Let me tell y'all something. D, man, that's I be mad when I don't talk to D for a couple days. And it's crazy because I got a sister, a brother, my dad, all that. But I be like, where you been? If she on FaceTime, I'm glad they have voicemail now because both of us do the same thing. We don't answer that voicemail video, gonna be flinching, like, answer the phone. Call me back. So anyway, make sure y'all go support my dog niece. My dog D, that's my dog, that's my niece. Nails. I'm trying to get her in something else. These nails that she do. She in Lansing. I told her she could be cracking heads with prices for. I'm talking about that's the kind of work she does. Man, y'all lucky up there in Lansing. Up there, y'all lucky. Cause if she was here in Atlanta, oh baby. The set that she does, easily close to $100, if not more. Stop playing. So y'all pay. Man, go see my dog. Go see her in Lansing. Y'all Lansing, like, man, that's my dog. But I love my niece, so I had to give her a shout out because I'm telling you, I be wanting my nails done, but I be like, I don't even wear nails, but they so dope. She kills. She could do anything. Child, she the one I get my nail. So okay, so for y'all, that's why I tell people I'm like I follow the girly girls and no girly girl stuff because I can get cool points for when I start dating. Please, I know nail shapes. I know which ones I like. Coffin. What's the coffin and I call them claws, but they're not. Oh, what are they? But they're pointy. I can't remember. Coffin and this is making me mad because I can't think. But stiletto. That's it. Stiletto. Yes, baby. I thank you, Lord. I love stiletto nails, baby. And especially it's dope. I be meeting chicks whose natural nails are nice. I be like, you got your nails? Those are. They be like, no, these are mine. I be like, oh. But I like nails. I don't like nubs. I don't want your hands looking like mine. And my nails don't look bad. They don't. I keep my nails nice. I don't have like I not bite my nails and nubs and stuff like nah. When I can tell when I'm stressed because I do when they grow I bite them, but I don't bite them to nubs. But yeah, I like stiletto and coffin nail shapes. I do. Go see my niece, y'all. She's dope. But anyway, she's there in Lansing, Michigan. Again, check out her Instagram and shit and book with her. She's dope. Don't go there on some bullshit because we ain't wrapped too tight. But anyway, make sure y'all check her out. But anyway, again, I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. I will see y'all soon for season 3. We're going to have guests in-house. I'm excited. I am excited because we're elevating. And if y'all have any ideas, shoot them my way. You already know. I be asking y'all, like, come on now. Who really asked y'all for your opinion like that? What? Y'all still gonna give it anyway. But who's asking? Like, but anyways, y'all take care of yourself. I see y'all soon. Happy going into fall. We're in fall. It's officially fall, so happy autumn. And I'll see y'all soon. I love y'all for real. And thank you again for subscribing, tuning in, and encouraging me for real. Y'all, oh God, I'm not gonna cry again, but I thank y'all for real. Y'all don't even understand what your encouragement meant when it came. All right. I love y'all. Much love to y'all. Peace.